Economic profits and losses play a crucial role in the model of perfect competition. Whenever there is economic profits in a particular industry, it will attract new firms to the industry in the long run. And as new firms enter, we will see the supply curve of the industry will shift to the right, making the price of a good to go down and the profits to fall. Firms will continue to enter in the industry till economic profit falls to zero. Similarly, if firms in an industry are experiencing economic losses, some will leave, making the supply curve to shift to the left, and this will increase the price and also reduce losses. Firms will continue to leave until the remaining firms that are not leaving are no longer suffering losses, which means economic profits will be zero. Let's see this profit and loss scenario with a diagram. So what I'll do here is that first we will make an industry demand and supply, and then we will also make the firm's demand and supply, or firm's demand curve and cost curve. So let's say this is the demand and supply for the industry, and there is currently a price called P naught, which is the market price at which Q naught is sold in the market. Let's also assume this price is a price which is high enough for all the firms in an industry to make supernormal profit. So at this point, when I draw my ATC, I will make sure my price is greater than ATC. So let's say first we find out what is the profit maximizing level of output. Let's say that's Q star, and let's say this is my ATC, which is below my price, leading for the firm in an industry to make supernormal profit. Now, this supernormal profit will attract new firms in the market because, of course, there are no barriers to entry. So entry in this industry is really easy. When the new firms enter the industry, the supply curve will shift to the right. So the supply curve previously was the S. The supply curve will shift to the right because of entry of new firms, and this entry of new firms will lead to a lower price, for example P1. So the price goes down and the market will have entry of new firms. This new price will now become the demand curve facing all firms. So if I look at that demand curve will be a horizontal line that will be crossing at the point where price is so low that is equal to ATC. So we were making a supernormal profit at point A, but in the long run we will come to point B where the firm will make a normal profit. So the entry of new firms will keep on happening till we come to a price P1 where the demand curve is D1, where we are going to see that the price is equal to ATC.
Quick pause. If you're finding value in this explanation, there's so much more to discover. At Alt Academy, we break down every A-level concept with the same level of clarity. Now, let's continue.
We need to remember one thing though, that the entry of new firms do not happen in the short run, they only happen in the long run, and the entry will depend upon whether the firm is making profits or not. And if the firms are making profit, the price will go down, where every firm will then start making normal profit, because firms will keep on entering till the point where price is equal to ATC. And when price is equal to ATC, there is no need for further entry because there is no supernormal profit. Just as entry eliminates economic profits in the long run, we will see that exit also eliminates economic losses. Let's say the price in the market is P naught, and at this price in the market, the firms are making a loss. So let's say the demand curve is D naught, which is faced by the firms, and if this is my marginal cost, firms are producing, for example, Q star. So if each firm is making Q star quantity at the price P naught, and let's say that they are making a loss at this point in time. Now, in the short run, of course, price is less than ATC but more than ABC, you may continue to produce. But in the long run, all costs are variable, and so you want to make a normal profit. But if you're not making a normal profit, there will be some firms that will exit because now the price is less than ATC at Q star. So what will happen as a result of this will be that the supply curve will shift backward when firms exit the industry. As a result of a shift of supply curve to the left, because of the exit that takes place, the price will go up. And because of this improvement in price from P0 to P1, each firm will now face a higher demand curve. So with this price of P1, we will see each firm will end up making a normal profit because now the price is basically equal to ATC. So as a result of this, at the quantity Q dash and the price of P1, firms are making normal profit. So we can say this, that when there is a loss in the long run in an industry, the firms exit, and as a result of that, price goes up, quantity goes down in the market, and each firm will have a better market share because now whichever firms are left behind, they will be making normal profit because of an improvement in price.
If you found that helpful, imagine what you could achieve with the full economics course. Over 60,000 students have used Alt Academy to transform their A levels journey. Don't wait and take the first step today.